We think it's so classy that the 4 biggest brands now have nearly 1,000 outlets around the country. Starbucks lead the pack in the race for high street supremacy, with 330 stores and pots of American dollars behind them. Costa are second, with over 300 stores and backed by big money from the Whitbread Group. Fighting it out for third are the 2 independents, Caffè Nero and Coffee Republic, with just over 100 stores each. Amazingly, all of the players are struggling to make money. That means for the smallest operators, it's become a scrap for survival. The press is full of stories of a takeover of Republic by Nero. Nero's ambitious Californian owner, Gerry Ford, wants to push out his fellow American, Bobby Hashemi, boss of Coffee Republic.
There seems to have become almost a personal battle, in a way, a battle of personal pride between Bobby Hashemi and Gerry Ford.
Ford likes to pretend that his rival Bobby isn't even in the race.
In the last year in particular, it's been obvious that there are 3 groups that have consolidated the market quite a bit. There's us, there's Starbucks, and there's Costa Coffee.
Bobby is more diplomatic.
From our perspective, we're all competing in the coffee bar market, and in some cases it's healthy competition, in some cases there's too much competition on some of the high streets.
Meanwhile on the Strand, Massimo's confident there'll only be one winner.
I'm absolutely positive that Costa Coffee will take the biggest share of the business.
Takeovers, battles, eyeballing across the high street. How do we ever get into such a tizzy over coffee?
Where are you today? Over by the window.
Before coffee, there was a hot drink that the British were obsessed with: tea. Lyons tea houses used to dominate the high street. At one stage, they had 250 shops. In the 1950s, our tea consumption was 50 times that of coffee. Coffee bars did exist, but they were more of a refuge for artists and writers than a grab-and-go style accessory.
You prefer a coffee, do you?
Well, truthfully speaking, I do, yes.
Are you an abstract artist, may I ask?
No, not yet.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm very glad to hear that.
Hello.
When Britain did flirt with coffee, it might have been packaged classily, but it was still instant.
Come in.
Thank you.
Will Gold Blend be too good for your guests?
In fact, in the 80s, Britain had the highest consumption of instant coffee in the world.
Excuse me, I'd like a coffee, please.
Cappuccino, espresso?
Cappuccino.
Cappuccino.
In those days, we had heard of cappuccinos, but we weren't really sure what they were.